folks. Happy 420. It is 420. So I think is today Earth Day? Or is that tomorrow? It is 420 though, and most of us know what that means. 40 minutes ago it was 420, 2024.
Ooh, crazy.
Gotta catch you earlier.
Oh, totally. Oh, it's Jesse's friend Nolan's birthday. That's right.
Oh yeah, Nolan.
Yes.
Nolan's birthday was always on 420.
Yeah. So we're not going to do any 420 related cocktails? No?
We are not, as promised from throwing things at the bar last week. We hit dry Curaçao.
Oh.
Quite a popular spirit for use in cocktails. It's been around forever.
Is that the one I did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the thing with dry Curaçao or Curaçao, it is an orange liqueur first and foremost, right? So we're gonna just to give you an idea. There's a bunch of orange liqueurs available on the market. There's dry Curaçao, of course. There's triple sec. There is regular Curaçao, and I'll tell you about that one in a minute. There's Grand Marnier, and there's Cointreau, all of which are orange liqueurs, and to some degree are interchangeable. So we're just going to take a little bit.
Which one's this one?
Yeah, so that's the one that we're going to be using today, right?
Curaçao. Curaçao?
Curaçao. It comes. The name comes from the island Curaçao in the Caribbean.
Shockingly tastes a lot like Grand Marnier. I wonder why that is. Did you want to try?
Yeah. So Grand Marnier, not that stuff necessarily. Grand Marnier has a base. Grand Marnier has a base of cognac.
Okay, I like the triple sec.
Do you really?
Yeah, I really like that in comparison to this stuff. Yeah, it's good. It tastes orangey.
They all taste orangey.
It tastes more orangey than the other ones that are orangey.
This one, no, let's try the Cointreau.
Okay. Cointreau. Another orangey. So you can kind of interchange these?
Another French.
All right, let's just give it a whirl. Okay, I don't like that one as much. I think I like the triple sec the best. Because the triple sec actually tastes like oranges, so you can...
I'm going to have more of a kick to it. So here's the thing with this. This particular one is from France, from Maison Ferrand. It's there's Curacao, there's dry Curacao. They're both orange flavored. This one is supposed to be a little less sweet.
Okay, this is dry Curacao.
A little less sweet, a little more orange forward, and the supposed advantage of that is it gives you a little bit more control over the drink. If you want to up the orange flavor without upping the sweetness, you can do it. Not so much with the other ones. Like I said, it does come from the island Curaçao, which is in the Caribbean. So the Dutch colonized Curaçao. They had the Dutch West Indian Company, and they sailed over to the West Indies, as they called it, or the Caribbean islands now. Mostly to get spice and stuff that you can get from those places. They took with them, this is like back in 1522 or something like that, they took with them some Seville oranges. Now the theory is that these Seville oranges, they got sort of modified through replanting.
What are Seville oranges?
Seville oranges are what they make marmalade out of.
Where do they come from?
Probably Spain. Seville, Spain. Anyway, it's a variety of orange that isn't really eaten so much as they use the peel. When you get orange marmalade, Seville orange marmalade, you got the peel in there. The peels are very aromatic. This gave birth to a variety of orange called the La Raja orange, which grows on Curaçao. Whether it was an offshoot of the Seville orange or whatever, it's now its own species.
So where is Curacao in relation to the Caribbean? Like what island do we know that would be close to it?
I don't know.
Oh. Only there was some way to ask.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could look it up. It's, I think Dan and Lisa have been to Curacao.
Oh, have
I think so.
well, then they can tell us. All right.
Yeah. And then in terms of the actual liqueur, as usual, the history is a little bit fuzzy, but the Bulls Distillery, as in that Bulls, in Amsterdam, they started up around 1575. And so, given that in 1575, the island of Curaçao was a Dutch colony, they had access to the fruit and spices that were coming out of there. And it was around that time that they started, they'd take the peels, they'd dry the peels, they'd throw the fruit out apparently. The fruit is so disgusting that nobody eats it.
That's weird.
They dry the peels, which were very aromatic, and then they would soak it, they would infuse it into alcohol, and they'd have an oil that they would use to make this kind of stuff.
Cool.
So that was the origin. Now the Maison Ferrand, so this is pretty much the bar standard for like tiki drinks and stuff.
Ah.
For some reason, this is a traditional French thing, but it still says it's used. It uses the La Raja orange peel, infused into grape brandy with a distillate of walnut skins and prunes aged in brandy and cognac.
Walnut skins.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
How do you skin a walnut? Okay. Sounds fancy. All right.
So we've got three. The drink that you think of, or I guess if you're a bartender, the drink that you think of when somebody says, "Make me a drink with Curaçao," is daiquiri. And I'm not talking about the kind of daiquiri that you make in a blender. The original daiquiri was a kick-ass rum-forward drink. The daiquiris that most people think of, which is like if you get a strawberry daiquiri, it's like a strawberry margarita without the tequila.
Yeah, it's all frothy and yummy.
Yeah, the traditional type of daiquiri, the types that Hemingway used to favor, they kick some ass. But we did that already, so we're not going to do a daiquiri. We're going to do a couple that I found, two of which, much to my wife's delight,
Yay.
comes from Bar GBT.
Oh, yes.
So it's an artificial intelligence thing that features bar drinks.
Oh, that's cool.
But the first one isn't. The first one is something called Curaçao Bittersweet. It's a simple drink, but it looks like it could be good. So
Which one is it going to go into?
we'll
Cruise
do
ship glass or the
coupe glass.
All right.
It's called a hurricane glass.
hurricane? Yeah. So we're talking about the Caribbean and we're talking about the hurricane glass. We all just put a deposit down on it. Caribbean cruise in January. Yay!
Yeah, so I thought this ties in.
Yeah, it totally does. It's going to be a hoot. All right.
I'm just going to finish it. Curaçao.
Oh, is that all the Curacao?
Well, that is.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was going to say we featured Curacao, but we don't have Curacao. Oh, well. Oh, that's empty. All right. What is this that you're dumping in?
Campari.
Campari. All right.
And, they call for. I haven't even opened this one yet.
Oh, this is a fancy one?
Well, no, I've had it before. This is Benedictine liqueur. They call for this or chartreuse. So you're looking at an aromatic herbal thing going on.
Ooh, very nice.
And it's just 1 to 1 to 1. 3 ingredients, easy peasy,
Lemon squeezy.
lemon squeezy, except no lemon in it.
All right. Give it a whirl. I actually thought we'd be able to do this outside today. I'm getting up this morning.
This morning, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be sunny, but it's kind of is, I don't know, rainy and gross now. Hope it's just basketball. Okay. Is it hand free?
No.
Oh.
Let's see what
Oh, I see. Jumping all over the
I
place.
think one of these might be just slightly bent.
Oh,
Because one of them, I can't seem to get it to seal, and the other one's fine.
weird. Well, that's pretty, isn't it? What's she gonna garnish it with?
So we're gonna amp up the orange in a bit. We're gonna express
Oh, very nice.
some oil from some orange zest here, just regular navel oranges.
Perfect.
And we're gonna put a slice of orange in this one.
Oh, hooray. I'm always loving snacks. Okay. Let's have a look at C over here. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we're going to give it a whirl. And let's try this. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely bittersweet. I mean, it's okay. I'm gonna just say, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10 for me, it's probably around a 5 because it's bitter. What do you think? What do you like? What do you think?
Yeah, it's kind of good.
Yeah.
Very kind of. Let's think what's similar to this.
Bitter.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's not a sweet drink. Very very Italian taste. It kind of
Yes.
like a concentrated Aperol kind of drink.
Yes, it's
Right.
similar, but Aperol I like because it's got champagne in there too, right?
Okay, so 1 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down.
All right. Yeah, this is still an Evert.
This next one, this is a Bermuda Sunrise.
Ooh, that sounds good. Is this going to be this one?
Yes, it is.
But it makes sense because it's a Bermuda Sunrise, so.
Yeah.
Sounds cruise-ish.
So we're gonna do 2 ounces fresh squeezed orange juice. This is how you know it's fresh squeezed. If you can see that, it separates rather dramatically after an hour or so. That's okay.
Yeah, shake it on up.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We're gonna do an ounce of grenadine.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Well, we got some Campari going into this one too, so
Fair enough.
this will take the bitter out of it.
Oh, this is true. Very, very true. Goodness sakes. What else?
Ounce of the featured alcohol.
Oh, you're going to be out of this after this little round, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Ounce of Campari.
1 bottle at a time, getting through this bar. All right. Campari. So Campari seems to be kind of common, eh?
Well, yeah, those certainly does in this one.
Yeah.
It might just be a coincidence. I might just happen to pick those.
There's a lot of booze in this. What's this one?
Half ounce only of white rum.
Ah,
I mean, you can use a darker rum. You can use molasses spiced, I guess, a nail or whatever. But there's a lot of flavors going on in this, so I'm keeping it simple.
looking at your thing here. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna see what this tastes like. I like the name. It sounds good. Promising. Craving the patio day, eh? Like sitting out.
So we're going to fill this with ice.
Right? Are you shaking the light? Shaking Are they putting up a giant fence around our property? Got some cougars that are stalking our neighborhood right now.
I'm more worried about the stinking deer eating all my plants.
Oh, is that what it is? All right. Off we go.
Since we no longer have a dog.
Oh, we get more of the critters.
Yeah.
This is true. Well, that looks delicious.
Yeah, it's a very
Oh, wow.
tutti fruity looking here.
Oh, totally. And then the star fruit?
Yeah, so that one's the usual.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
That one's that stuff I sent away from that guy in California who does smoked dehydrated rind or orange slices.
Oh, yum. Oh, yeah. That's a cruise ship drink. Yeah. Give that a whirl. That's really good. Might be just a teensy bit sweet. I would probably put a little bit less of the grenadine in, but that's tasty. I can see that going down pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the hallmark of cruise ship drinks or tiki drinks, if you like. You know, they're sweet. A lot of people like sweet confectionery kind of drinks.
But it's not too sweet. It kind of has that marmalade taste to it.
Yeah.
Right?
And I mean that's coming from there.
Yeah. It's marmalade on toast. I swear to God. Yeah, that's actually really delicious.
That's a good description.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, oh, that reminded me. It's got that little bit of an edge.
And now for something completely different.
Oh boy, what's this one?
Irish whiskey, Black Bush here, as opposed to White Bush Mills, black label.
White bush and black bush?
That's what Doug calls it.
Oh, I see. Of course.
You all met Doug
Yes.
years ago.
All right.
Half Curacao. It's not going to be overwhelming the drink on this one.
So it's only half an ounce?
Yeah.
Okay. God, that's good. Really good.
For the Italian infusion here, we're going to use sweet vermouth in this instead of the Campari.
Oh, okay. Are they kind of close in taste?
No?
Oh. Fine.
Well, half an ounce of lime juice as well.
How do you know which one's lime juice and which one's lemon?
I put the lime in this one
Oh, I see.
this time. There is a bit of difference if you look closely, and it varies between which limes and which lemons you use. This is actually pretty dramatic for difference lime to.
There, you can pull it back a little bit.
This one is actually fairly, like that's clearly greener than that.
Yeah.
That's yellower than that.
Totally.
And a couple dashes of the bitters with the funny label. Angus.
Angostura.
Bitter.
Everybody go with red of
Two.
What else?
That's it.
That's it. All right. I think they're kind of funny looking.
Yeah, so check this out. We needed white rum for the last one, right? Now there's other white rum. So I went and, bought a bottle of Bacardi. And it came with this little box. Bonus dried fruit garnish. How could I say no, right?
Yeah.
So it comes with little lime wheel. The limes look cool when you dehydrate them, eh?
Yeah, they're weird looking.
So we're gonna use these as the garnish this time around. If you'd rather, you can do a little bit of lime zest. And we'll do both.
Okay. See if they rehydrate. Have you already done your shaky shaky? Reordered. Poor table. Thank you so much.
It's a bar table.
Yeah,
Potato corn.
And one of these times, you know, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be kind of funny.
No, I just don't want to swap it. It's not the same part that I did.
True. This is an interesting color. Okay. Kind of a gold. I like it. A little bit of a bronzy, goldy, orangey.
Yeah, it is a different kind of color, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we can hang that on the rim, or we can flood these in it, or we can do both.
Oh, very cool.
Which
Looks like
color is-
eyeballs. I'm sorry you can't see the top because if you could, you'd see it kind of looks like a face. Yeah, it's a little. You can't really see the color here, but looks like it's sticking its tongue out. Look,
Yeah, it is kind of funny.
it's cute. All right, give this a try.
Try not to anthropomorphize my drinks, but
Mm-hmm.
whatever rocks your boat.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the 5 on that just because I don't really like that whiskey taste or whatever the heck that is. What is it? It's good though if you're gonna like that kind of stuff.
The bitters kind of comes through on that. I'd maybe drop it back to 1.
Oh yeah.
The bitters. Not a sweet drink.
No.
Despite the sweet vermouth. I don't mind it. In fact, I prefer it over the first one a little bit.
There you go.
But again, you know, to each their own. So if you like things like Rob Roy's, Manhattans, possibly Negronis, you might like the 2 that Sue isn't a big fan of. If you like tiki drinks, if you buy the drink of the day every day when you're on a cruise, then you'll like the one in a hurricane glass, the Bermuda Sunrise.
Yeah, again, marmalade on toast. So it's not too sweet. It's not as bad as even the ones on the cruise ship.
Yeah, they get that much.
Yeah, they do. All right, that's awesome. All right, what are we gonna do next week?
No,
You want to throw something at the fire, Nick?
no, it's.
You want to do
I
something?
want to see what else
Okay.
is around. I had a couple of ideas, but I haven't really ironed them out yet.
You can do something in honor of tax season.
We
That's what everybody will be thinking about.
might, okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. So enjoy the rest of the weekend, everybody, and thank you for watching this, and see you next week.
Alrighty, have a great weekend, you guys. Hopefully the sun will come back out and we will all be basking tomorrow. Take care, everyone.